Hi everyone!
Hello.
Danika.
Jethro.
We're teaching your Lindy 1.5. That was 2. I don't know how to do 1.5. There you go. Class today, based on Jigs. We did Jigs in our entry class as well. We've got a few extra things, some flair to add to your Jigs.
Yep.
But first, warm up. Yeah. So it's going to be a solo jazz warm up, just a copy along thing. Just, yeah. We'll play a song and do some silly things, and you have to copy us. Suckers. I mean, it's delightful. It's fun.
Yes, we will physically come to your house and make you copy us.
Pretty much.
That doesn't violate, like the social distancing.
Not creepy at all either. Alright, found a song. There we go. Let's have a dance. Walk it out.
Milk and water, milk and water now.
Slow.
Milk and water, milk and water now. But wait just a minute, don't get me wrong. Swear I won't be on this kick for long. Milk and water, milk and water
We got
now.
two grapevines left.
The doc took me off the scotch, bourbon, and beer. Good whiskey if I want to stay here. I can't get juice, I can't have no fun. Gonna buy me a bottle and drink up some milk and water. Milk and water now. Milk and water. Milk and water now.
That's your fishtails back.
Wait just a minute, don't get me wrong. Swear I won't be on this kick for long. Milk and water, milk and water now. The milk is cool, the water's fine. That ain't what it takes to ease my mind. If my woman don't hurry home and treat me nice, gonna put that stuff right back
Knee
on
slap.
ice. I drank that whiskey and fell out for dead. Cold sober when somebody said, straighten up fella, I brought you a nurse. And what she's got to serve you don't need no hearse. Milk and water, milk and water now. Milk and water, milk and water
Back
now.
babies to the left.
Wait just a minute, don't
To the
get
right.
me wrong. I swear I won't be on this kick for long. Milk and water, milk and water now. If I can't see my baby and see her soon, gonna be real juiced by tomorrow noon. Milk and water, milk and water now.
Alright. Heavy feet.
Milk and water, milk and water now. But wait just a minute, don't get me wrong. Swear I won't be on this kick for long. Milk and water, milk and water now. Milk and water.
Milk and water now. Okay, looks like YouTube is working. Looks like Zoom is working. Let's just change that. And in Zoom, we have got the chat feature open. Feel free to type any comments, questions, requests into the chat. If you can't hear us, type it in. If you can't see our feet, type it in. If you have a question about dividing by 0, type it in and we'll discuss some math.
Jed will discuss.
No, I'll pump it off to YouTube or to Wikipedia. Okay.
Tomorrow on YouTube, we won't see the messages, comments in real time. We will see them afterwards, or you can. We'll see them afterwards if you
Yeah.
put them on the YouTube video or maybe the Facebook page. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cool. All right. In that case, let's get straight into class. We're going to do jigs. So we did that in level 1, but just level 1.5 peeps. Let's just do a quick recap.
Yep.
So if you jump on this side, Danika, there we go. So we do a 6-count basic, rock, step, triple step, To get into the jigs, we're going to do a sideways rock step. Side rock. So let's just practice that really quick. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2. And again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step. Shuffle in, shuffle out. Side rock. Alright, after our sideways rock step, we're holding our weight on the inside foot, and then we step onto the outside foot. Out, hold, inside foot, hold, out. And you'll notice that Danika and I are on opposite feet. We're mirrored. We both go out, we both go in. We go away, we come together, we go away, and come together. And a lot of that movement is coming from our core, from our hips. Put your belly button over the foot that you are standing on. Belly button goes over your right and over your left, and over your right and over your left. And get a real nice sideways swing going through the body.
You need another way to think about it. I think about it pushing that hip out. If it's just another way for different people, different ways
Oh,
of
the
thinking.
gongs. Imagine you got two gongs beside you, and you go, and gong, and gong, and ding, ding.
So you're doing hip gongs.
Ding. It's more of a triangle, but you know, you get the idea.
You can have two cymbals on your hips, which you then correspond. How did we get to like waist percussion?
That's the thing. I've seen people do that, like the one-man band type thing.
Moving on from that.
As you hold your foot that's free. You can just tuck that foot in, shoop, to your ankle. But for jigs, usually what happens is that heel actually goes in front of those toes. So you step with your right, and then your heel comes in front. So left steps, right is the heel. Then right steps, and left is the heel. Step, heel, step, heel. So with your body swinging, swing, swing. Now your foot is going to just do a bit of a kick forwards. Heel is going to touch the ground in front of your toes. Swing in, swing out, swing in, swing out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we do our basic, we can do our transition, and then we can practice our jigs. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6. The basic rock step, triple step. Our transition, sideways rock, and then jig in and out, swing in, swing out, swing in, swing out, swing in. And the exit was a freeze on the swing in. So we swing out, boop, swing in, drop your weight, freeze here for as many beats as you want to. When the music is a kind of a good, like,
Spot.
if it's a good spot in the song to rock step, do your rock step and go back into your 6 count. So it becomes rock step, swing in, swing out, swing in, swing out, swing in, swing out, swing in, and hold 5, 6, 7, 8, rock step into your basics. Cool, nice quick recap.
Yep.
This is done in closed, in here. So if you've got a partner, connect up. If not, keep doing it solo. 5, 6, a basic first. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. One more and freeze. 5, 6, 7, and basic. Up, jigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, and freeze. Down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, and 1. Cool beans. Are there any questions? Because I want to move on to a fancy thing. I'm not sure whether to do the fancy thing quite yet, but I've got a feeling, because a lot of people did the Lindy 1 class, you can probably actually move on really quickly. We've got 5 people watching on YouTube, so that means there were some people who are here that haven't done a Lindy 1 class. But I'm going to assume that they all smash that perfectly because you're on YouTube And because you're in a Lindy 1.5 class, we're going to assume that you've done that before, and that's fine. You nailed that.
Yep.
Time to make it fancier. This time, when the leaders swing out, so swinging out, swinging in, swing out, swinging in. We're actually going to do a really big slide out to the side, and the followers are still going to stay on the spot pretty much. They're still going to go out the normal distance, but leads are really going to go and out and in. So we're going to actually create this space. We're going to go from a closed connection, we'll slide all the way out into this hand connection here. So yes, Danika and I are hovering. We're doing Jedi leading and following tonight, but you're welcome to actually connect up if you're dancing with someone who is in your household, obviously. One basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 jigs. Out and 1 and 2. And after this one, we slide out, out and in, out and 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 5, a 6, a 5, 6. Give it a go. A basic. Shoot it out into jigs. Rock step. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Shoot. From here, I'm actually going to let go of this hand and slide back in on any of the in jigs. So I can change connection. So we go out first, out, and I can change from closed to open whenever I want to. Sliding back in here, in and out, 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 in and out. Shoop-a-doop-a-da. Obviously, I'm transitioning in the appropriate direction. So if I want to move into open, I'm going to do that on the out jig. I just take a really, really big out, out, and if I want to transition in, I do that on the in jig. Out and in, out and in. And I'm going to duck underneath this arm here. Whoop. Connect up to Danika's back. We're going to play a song.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to add to that?
Not really follows with. This is one that you are kind of, the lead itself doesn't change. It's just the connection point. So if your partner takes a big step away from you, hopefully you should mainly be staying on the spot because you haven't been asked to move.
Yeah, so there's going to be a bit of a scary time because the leader's doing something.
So as long as leaders weren't moving away from your partner, don't use them.
No, yeah, we're not pushing the follower away.
You're not pushing your follower away from you, because then everyone's gonna go everywhere and it's gonna be slightly awkward.
So it's just the leader moving away from the follower.
Yeah.
And the followers are going to try to just hold on to that basic, even though it's changing. Followers have to keep on dancing, have to keep on going.
Yeah. It's just that connection that's gonna be changing.
Yeah. Okay.
Depending on your partner.
Here we go. Nice song. This song.
La fée, tic-tac, tic-tic, les oiseaux du lac, tic-tac, tic-pic, glou, 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 font tous les dindons, et la jolie cloche ding-ding-dong, mais boum, quand notre cœur fait boum, tout avec lui qui boum, et c'est l'amour qui s'éveille. Il chante Love in Bloom au rythme de ce boom qui redit boom à l'oreille. Tout a changé depuis hier et la rue a des yeux qui regardent aux fenêtres. Il y a du lilas et des mains tendues, le soleil sous la mer va paraître. Boum, l'astre du jour fait boum. chose à boire la vaisselle cassée fait crin, crin, crin. Et les pieds mouillés font flic, flac, flac. Mais vous, quand notre cœur fait beau, tout avec lui dit boum, l'oiseau dit boum, c'est l'orage. Boum, l'éclair qui lui fait boum, et le bon Dieu dit boum dans son fauteuil des nuages. Car mon amour est plus vif que l'éclair, plus léger qu'un oiseau, qu'une abeille. Et s'il fait beau, s'il se met en colère, il entraîne avec lui des merveilles. Boum, le monde entier fait boum, tout l'univers dit boum, car notre corps fait boum boum. Je n'entends qui boum, ça fait toujours boum boum. Je veux la
Yeah, it's a nice one. I enjoy it. Okay, Zoom. All right.
So hopefully that went well.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, that was all working. The fancy version. We're going to, leaders are going to go out and then straight back in. Yeah, so we're going to do, if we're doing jigs, out first, and out and in, and out and in, and out and in. There's going to be a fancy thing to do with the arms in a second, but that's the idea. We want to actually get that distance, but then straight back in. Let's do a 6 count basic first.
Yeah.
And then 2 lots of jigs. The leaders have to go out and back in, all in the next jig. 5, 6, a basic first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jigs. Out and 1 and 2. Out, back, in. 2. Out and in. 2 and out and 1, 2. Shoot-gidoo, 1 and 2. Dee-giddy, shoot and shoot-giddy-dee, 2, 2. Shoot-giddy-dee, down. Okay, hopefully you get that idea. Ladies have to go out and straight back in because...
I will just apologise, follows, at the moment we don't get the fun thing. It's coming, we'll have some fun stuff for the follows, but let the leads have their moment. We have a lot of moments as a follow, so they need to have their fancy things.
So we're going to get a fancy thing. So from here, rather than sliding leaders into a right hand connection, you're actually going to slide and catch this hand with your left hand. Boop. So you end up with this cross hand catch in your out moment. So if we do our jigs, in and out and in and out. This out moment is cross hand. This hand can come up. It doesn't really matter what this hand is doing. It's free to do some pretty shapes if you want to be a seagull. Sideways rock step, rock and in and out. Catch this hand. Boop. Alright, on the way back in, leaders are going to throw these hands over their own head. Yeah? So, for those that don't know, I actually started off dancing in salsa. And so I've got a few random head wrappy things that I haven't got rid of. I have seen this done with Lindy hop styling. I might not have it quite down yet. But if you just do it like a Lindy hopper and less like a salsa, you know, then it can look really cool. Like I've got all the pretty stuff, but I don't have it. So I'm trying to kill those habits, but this is still a nice thing. If we've got this sideways rock step, rock and in, and catch cross hand, whoop, and duck back under that hand. So we're catching cross, throwing it over, and catching back under. So that happens super quickly. It's only out, boom, and then throwing those hands over your own. So have a go in your own time. We'll give you 30 seconds to figure out
Maybe
that pathway.
walk that out. Pathway follows. Unfortunately, again, we're kind of staying on the spot.
Yeah.
Leads, again, don't use the follows arm to bring yourself back in.
No. We just bring ourselves back in.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, 30 seconds to practice. So if we're here, we go jiggy, do. Up, under, out. I think that's what it is, the body roll, isn't it?
The body roll does.
That makes it a bit more salsa.
Just makes it a bit salsa. You don't, it's not really Lindy.
Okay, so no body rolls. I can do no body rolls.
Can you?
I can. Watch this. No body roll.
That was really boring.
Yeah, it was. How do you make it interesting? Hair flips.
Yeah, definitely makes better. And body roll, gonna be great.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay, that's enough time to play. Do you want to give the followers a few options for fun things to do with the feet? Just a few options.
So fellas, as we are kind of standing on the spot and we have this continual pattern of, you kind of know where your weight's going to be, step, tap, tap, tap. If you feel comfortable, you don't have to do that pattern. That is kind of like the conventional jig pattern as we teach it. But you can really play around with it and start to make it your own, or add in other jazz steps that you might know or that you've seen, or like the ones that we did before class. So a couple that you might want to play with instead of like the step taps. You could be like making stomps, or you can even just tuck it in again, like we were doing earlier. Or I had some, they've all gone out of my head.
They're behind, the taps back.
So you can, again, it's this sort of step taps, but instead of bringing that front forward, you're bringing it back behind. So you're going step, tap, 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 tap. So if I was facing this way, instead of doing a jig like this, you're taking it backwards and just kind of like bouncing your heel off the floor if your shoes allow for that.
The one that I quite like is where you actually collect this foot to this knee. Step, boop, step, boop, step, boop, step, boop. It's a little bit canny, but I've seen a few silhouettes that look really lovely when the follows have this, all the leads have their ankle to their knee.
Yeah.
And there's one point in time when you can do that.
So anything that really is going to keep you on that foot, that's not going to change your weight and is a beat, is going to work. And yeah, follows. Feel free to play around. If it doesn't work, that's okay. Just go back to that normal pattern and then try something else, because it's a great way to start learning how to throw variations into your dancing, if that's something that you're interested in doing.
As long as you're going side to side, then you're sweet. As long as you're ready to come out of it when the leaders drop their weight, then you can kind of do what you want.
Yeah, so you in that way don't go to the extreme of, I'm going to be like leaning and everything. You still have to be ready to be led, but it starts to allow you a little bit more vocabulary in your dancing.
Alright, we'll put another song on, have a bit of a dance. If you would like to follow me, you're welcome to follow me. I'm just going to stand up here and lead. Yep. Or if we face that way, they can follow me as well as you can follow me.
Yes.
And if you're a lead that would like to lead someone, feel free to type in the chat. The chat feature will be like, hey, person X, do you want to dance? And you guys can pair up in class as well via the internet and do some ISO hopping. Alright, here is another song to practice all the things. Leaders have a fancy arm thing, followers have some fancy leg things.
Together they make one fancy person.
your brother. Live right, 'cause you know that you reap what you sow, and so to have no regret, and to find what you're missing, bow your head, listen to this sermonette, to this sermonette, sermonette.
Cool, thanks for the dance, people, for those that joined in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Hey, Danika, that was fine.
That was fun.
Yeah. Okay, are there any questions? Wave your hands, unmute yourself, start talking. On YouTube, if you yell loud enough and you live near here, I can hear you. Is the camera on an angle? It is slightly. Don't know what's going on. It'll be fine. I can't see anyone rushing to the camera.
They must have nailed it.
I think we taught that perfectly. We are just too good at this, Danika. Oh no, we're losing people watching on YouTube. Oh no, they're running away. We mustn't be that good. Okay.
Maybe they're having their Sunday sessions with alcohol.
Yeah, but they still could leave it open.
True.
I thought we're entertaining enough.
No.
Maybe not. More jokes,
More props.
more props, more costumes.
Oh.
No, I can't go, it's too hot for that. Let's do a fancy thing in open.
Yes.
Fancy things in open,
Now
okay.
we both get a fancy thing.
So, jigs in open work the same as jigs in closed. For those that were in the beginning of the class, you will know. We're in a sugar push kind of connection. We're doing a 6 count basic. Out here, rock, step, triple, rock. As soon as I do a sideways rock step, that'll get Danika moving sideways into that first jig. So if I just face the camera so the leaders can see what I'm doing, I'm going to go straight and neutral, and then we're going to go side and jig. So if the leaders are copying me, and I'm facing this way, left leg rock step. Same as in closed, we go to the left for the sideways rock, and our first jig is to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, left and right. Left, right, left.
Follows, it's the same sort of pattern as before as well. It's still that right and through. You're just doing it facing your partner this time, so the direction change is a little bit more visible.
Yeah,
But
and we're
again-
going the same. So if you're facing me,
Yeah.
we're now mirroring each other, going side and jig. So we are actually doing the same shape now, facing each other.
Yeah.
Rather than when we were beside each other, we're going opposites and out and in and out. Yeah.
But again, as I said in the first class, and I'll say it in this one, that side and through kind of side rock step is initiated by the lead. As a follow, I'm waiting for that lead. I don't initiate it myself.
All right. So 6 count basic and open. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock step, triple step, triple step. Then a sideways rock step, and then jig and jig and jig and jig. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side rock and jig. Jig, jig, jig. Okay. Just making sure there's no questions. It doesn't look like it. All right, team. We're going to go and do a grapevine.
Yes.
So the fancy thing that we're going to do in open, if we're facing this way, we do a rock step and jigs. 1 and 2 and 3. On this fourth one, rather than doing a jig, I'm actually going to keep my whole body going this way before I actually get to that next jig. So if I just face the camera for a second so they can see my body position. On the jig, my lower core goes to the jig side. But you can see how my upper core kind of stays behind? My head and shoulders kind of get me ready to going back the next direction. So my hips go this way, shoulders kind of stay in the middle. And it gives you kind of this like pendulum feeling. If you imagine a grandfather clock, this is staying still and we're just kind of like swinging back and forth. Dong, dong. That's close enough. Step, swing, step, swing. When the leaders actually travel to the side, both cores are going to go this way. So that we have to keep moving in this direction. There's no stop moment. So it's going to be number 3. Number 4, I'm kind of angling my entire body the direction that I want to go, giving that kind of visual cue. And I still do this even if I'm connected and my follower's blindfolded. If I move my body like this, they'll be able to feel it. So it's not only a visual thing, it does translate into connection as well. So if you're doing Lindy Hop, I still recommend use your body, lead with your body. 6 count basic. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 jigs. Out and 1, and 2, and 3. Here we go. Step, 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 jig, jig, jig. So the footwork for that next one is just 3 steps. Step, jig, step, jig, step, 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 jig, 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 diggy, diggy, diggy. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Again, if there's any questions, type them in, team. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on trucking through. Leaders, copy me. So yes, you're dancing with me. Basic first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sideways rock step into your jigs. Rock, step, jig, and jig, and jig, and step, step, jig, and step, step, jig, and step, step, jig. Walk, 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 heel, 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 walk, walk, walk. All right. One way to practice this body leading thing is to literally point the direction you're about to go leads. So if I'm going to do a jig, shoot, shoot, shoot. If I point that way, it's more likely that my whole body will keep going that way. If I point this direction, my whole body goes that way. And then take the point back out, but still have that kind of intention of your whole body pointing one way or the other. This is just fun going back and forth with you behind me. I feel like we're the ocean, just like rolling back and forth.
Follows, if we do it too, it also helps remind you what sort of foot you're jigging on, because sometimes with the direction change, if you do it straight, you might kind of like, which foot am I, which is in front, which is behind. So doing that same, holding that same swinging motion is helpful. It also will help you move when your leader decides that he's going to add in the grapevines.
Okay, cool. I'm just figuring out numbers for myself. Here we go. So same pattern, basic, 4 lots of jigs, and then into that pattern of like jig, jig, grapevine, jig, jig, grapevine back, jig, jig, grapevine across, jig, jig, grapevine back. Yep, we'll do this orientation again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 count basic into your jigs. Out and 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I'm going to lead you now, and I'm going to change up the order. So leaders, I want you to watch me and my body and see if you know what I'm going to lead. So leaders, you can try following me as well, but I mostly want the leaders to focus on how much my body moves and how it moves, and how early I indicate which direction to go. And all the followers are going to get a chance to follow this visually, and I'm going to put in some different patterns. So it's the same thing, jigs or sideways walks, but I'm going to change the order of them. So it might be more or less of each.
Do you want me following on the side, or?
If you follow facing me, but off the side of the frame, that way followers can copy you if they need to. So followers should be doing what Danika is, which is following what I am. Leaders, you're watching my body and making sure you know, paying attention to how early it is I'm indicating where to go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Shoo, 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 do, 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 dee, 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 do, da, sha, da, 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 dee, 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 do, da, 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 dee, shoo, whoop, ba, doo, ba, ba, whoop, ba, ba, da, da, do, shoo, giddy, 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 da, 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 ready, da, da, do. Cool. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the things that are possible. We'll put a song on.
Yep.
Feel free to follow me if you want. Leaders, feel free to type in the chat, hey, Danika, you want to dance? And if you're on YouTube, dance with whoever's in the room with you. And if no one's in the room, grab a broom, dance with that instead. Or a cat.
Be interesting.
Just hold the cat.
There's a whole conversation there about whether cats like being held or not, so it doesn't.
That's true,
let's not
yeah.
go into that.
If the cat doesn't want to get hold, or the llama, you can hold onto your little alpaca.
Llama.
You got so many soft toys. That's amazing, Gemma. Hey, you got your bunny. We needed that one for Easter. All right, I'll play a song. Let's have a dance.
Holding hands at midnight, 'neath the starry sky. Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you try. Strolling with the one boy, sighing sigh after sigh. Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you try. Just imagine someone waiting at the cottage door. I'm in love with someone who could ask for anything more. Loving one who loves you, and then taking that vow. Nice work if you can get it, and if you get it, won't you tell me how? Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you only try. Nice work get it? Won't you tell me how?
Alright, music is paused.
Yay, so
Jig,
lovely.
Walking Sunday, couldn't have asked for more. Bonus, ISO-hop friendly, if ever there was a move. Yay! So it sounds like Mick's doing some ISO-hop with us. Thank you. Jimmer, I hope Caitlin's having a good class with you. And then YouTube. Yeah, hoping YouTube. Oh, we're down to 3 people on YouTube. We keep losing people. Stop running away, YouTube. Oh, Tuesday. Right. Okay, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. We've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I'm not sure what to talk about. It's a really awkward amount of time because we can't really teach anything new.
No. Well, you could sort of say like, so you had the basics of the extended jig.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
you
yeah.
had the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 3 steps, if you will, or a grapevine.
Yep.
But you showed in that one that you could definitely extend it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I did make a 5-step version of it. That's
Yeah.
true. You could keep on going a bit longer.
So, you know, if you have the space on the floor, you could do massive floor length extended jig walks.
Depending on the size of your room. Yes,
Yes.
very true.
So, fellas, be prepared for anything.
What about? I'm going to be really mean, and I'm going to throw one more thing in here.
Okay.
It's Lindy 1.5, but I'm sure you guys can do a Lindy 2 move. We're going to try and go into opposites. So I'm going to go. Leaders are going to copy me. We're going to go rock, step, jig, and jig. Nope, jig, and jig. So one more time for the leads. We do a sideways rock step, and we go into our jig and jig. But rather than doing a step, we're going to bounce off that foot and come back. So that means that if we're in open, Danika is going to go opposite direction to me. We're going to do a bit of a sliding door type thing. So sideways rock, jig, jig, jig. And we end up kind of like this opposite version of it. So I'm trying to do this secretly. So leads, you're not trying to telegraph this one. You're trying to do it without influencing the follow too much. They will see it, and they might copy you, and that's okay.
Yep. Follows. Yeah, the basic rule of thumb is unless you've been asked for something, as in something has been led, stick to the pattern that you've been given.
Yeah.
So in this case, like if you happen to be like, oh, and follow along, that's fine. But the lead that we've been given is that sort of conventional jig pattern, so I'm just going to keep doing that until that changes.
There's a kind of more advanced concept in here that we should quickly touch on, and that's the idea of threshold. So if I kind of just touch Danika's shoulder, we don't reach that threshold of, oh, that's a lead. But if I put a bit more pressure onto Danika's shoulder, eventually the force gets so much that it'll register, it'll get over that threshold, oh, okay, that's a lead to take a step forward.
Yes.
So it's the same in this case here. There will be points in time where the leaders want you to bounce back, and they will kind of put more energy and effort into it. It's up to the followers to decide if, when the leaders change direction, was that above the threshold of what I consider to be a lead?
Yeah.
And if it's below that threshold, keep doing it. Keep doing what you just were. Like Danika was saying, hold on to that rhythm.
Everyone's threshold will be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because like everyone leads slightly differently, everyone will follow slightly differently, your sensitivity, how long you've been dancing, that's all going to play into it. It's just the type of dancer you are. So there is no wrong answer for what happens. You know, if the lead is like, oh, I missed it, we'll try again. If they don't get it, if it's not registered again, then maybe you try higher or lower, or that's sort of something you work with your partner.
Cool. So yeah, that's a quick lot of like
into level 2
philosophy and ideas for you. That's probably more concepty than needed for a Lindy 1.5 class, but it killed enough time. It's now probably time for the last song. So feel free to add in that concept as well. I will be leading this, so I will be doing it when I'm dancing with you guys, and hopefully I'll be doing it so subtly that you won't even realise that we're on opposite feet all of a sudden.
It's always a fun moment.
And then we can go back into them. So it can be done in closed and open. we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to dance with me, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a dance with me. And yep, sliding doors, exactly, Mick. And if you would like to lead, again, type in the chat. Hey, Danika, you want to dance?
I would love to dance with anybody.
And then on YouTube, do what you're doing on YouTube. Not sure.
You do you, you're doing great.
Exactly. All right, here's the last song, team. Thanks for joining in. Hang on, I've got to find a song first. I really timed that really poorly.
Pressure.
Like it, the talking crescendo. Hang on, there we go. All right. YouTube is still going. Yep. Zoom is still going. And the song is not playing. Okay.
You had one job, Jet.
No, it was the laptop.
The laptop had one job.
The laptop had, well, no, the laptop's trying to do 3 jobs at once.
Sure, we love the laptop. The laptop is nice, and we don't want to be mean to the laptop.
What we should do is we should like do a massive like funding campaign on Patreon to get a better laptop, because my laptop struggles to do all these things, and there'll be less technical issues.
True.
That's what we should probably do. I'll do it at one point. Anyway.
The things that quarantine brings out in everybody.
Let's see if it'll work this time.
Fingers crossed.
There it is.
It was
Stop
music.
doing the things.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Yay.
Oh, so
Alright,
stressful.
Have fun, guys.
Have a dance. Awesome. And pause. Sweet. Cool. I can hook you up.
You are our electronics
Alright,
dealer
we'll,
on the down low, Gemma. Thank you.
We'll message Gemma and see what she can sell us in the black market. Because this isn't live on on YouTube at all. So not dodgy. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Okay, thank you for joining in, team. That was an absolute pleasure. We'll play some more music. Thank you, Danika.
Thank you, Jethro.
We will be back next Sunday, so please join in for this beginner class at Lindy 1.5. Tell your friends about it. Tell all your friends on the east coast of Australia. Tell your friends in New Zealand. Tell your friends wherever they are. It's on YouTube as well, so you can do it in America. It's at 1 a.m. at the time for a few American
but
friends.
it's a Saturday morning after night, so you could just like continue partying with your eyes are partying and do a Lindy Hop class.
We were dancing, what, 2 nights ago at like 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, we'll play some more music. Thank you very much, team. Good job.
Thank you.
And song. Yeah, nice.
Med bärstor axlar band, mitt
Bye, YouTube.
solad strand.